Which order? No, I'm giving example. Inquiry is held by state. Matter has been remitted to the UPSC. Undertaken this exercise. Discuss with your officer. Some other rule. IPS officers are concerned.
Way was filed Milords against the order,
Which order?
Annexure 9 at page 76, that punishment order, Milords.
What is the punishment?
Milords, the 10% cut, Milords, in pension for 3 years, Milords.
10% pension
Yeah,
for 3 years.
for 3 years.
You have filed appeal against this?
Milords, no, Milords, I have filed against this order, Milords, before the CAT, Milords.
What was the
The order was passed by the MHA, Milords,
what was the post held by him?
Superintendent of Police.
IPS officer.
IPS officer. 1990 batch, Milords.
Where is the penalty order?
At page 80, Milords.
80 or page 76?
Yes, 7677 lakh. It is only 5% held for the period of 2 years in the scale.
5%.
Yes.
कौन बोला केस?
That was modified. 10%.
192.
आप दूसरा रेट कर रहे हैं, दूसरा रेट है वो.
Now, where is the penalty order?
Penalty order at Milords, Annexure 9, Milords, at page 76.
76.
Milords. 76, Milords, from the communication, Milords, and the
76 is communication.
communication, Milords, the 80, Milords, at page 80, Milords. The opinion of the commission also attached with this order, Milords.
What master? Get All India Service Discipline and Appeal Rules 1969. What is the charge?
Milords. Charge is, Milords, non-execution of order of the Zonal IG within time, Milords. The annexure,
In the time.
Milords. Annexure,
Charge memo?
annexure 1, Milords, at page 31.
31.
Yes, Milords. All these charges, Milords. Milords, for convenience, Milords, if may kindly like to, Milords, see the page number 89, Milords, of the observation of the Union Public Service Commission, Milords.
Who has issued the charge memo?
Milords. Under the signature of the Home Department, Milords, on behalf of Governor, Milords.
Central government?
No, Milords, the state governments, Milords.
State government?
State government, Milords.
Then which is the provision of law that if inquiry is held by state,
with the
Transmitted to the central government?
Milords, the article of charges, Milords, first Milords sent to the MHA Milords for approval.
No, it's all right, sir.
Milords.
After inquiry has been completed by state
Yes.
of Bihar. Thereafter matter was
Sent to MHA.
what is
Of Home Affairs.
for transmitting the papers?
Yes, Milords. Because being a disciplinary authority, MHA is the disciplinary authority, Milords.
If the MHA is the disciplinary authority, how state government can initiate inquiry under while issuing article of charges? They are empowered. How the matter has been remitted to the central government? Which is the rule, sir? You are just nodding your head.
Milords. Rule 6 and 8, Milords.
Huh?
6 and 8, Milords, is the relevant rules, Milords. Of the All India Service Discipline and Appeal Rules 1969.
Why only other volumes are missing?
The article of charge, Milords, the resolution shows, Milords, the departmental proceeding has been instituted under Rules 6 and 8 of the All India Service Discipline and Appeal Rules 1969.
Kindly, yes. Direction. For that, is it a grey misconduct? What is the? No. Yes. And was it time of direction? In English? Page? 86. All the charges are proved?
In Excerpt 3 at page 38, the inquiry report.
Page?
38 page. 38. Altogether, 9 charges were framed, Milords, out of which only one charge has not been proved.
So what is wrong in it? If remaining charges are proved, imposition of
Milords,
10% pension for a period of 3 years.
Milords, on the basis of complaint of Zonal IG, Milords, this departmental proceeding was instituted, Milords. But, Milords, may I kindly see the article of charges, Milords?
So we are not on merits. We will not go on merits.
Milords. Then my humble submission, Milords, may I kindly see the observation of the Union Public Service Commission on which basis, Milords, the punishment has been imposed, Milords. At page 89, Milords.
Which is the relevant rule?
Milords.
1 second. Which is the relevant rule that the disciplinary authority is required to send the forward the papers to the UPSC?
Milords.
What happened, court master? To bring one book.
Milords, the rule 6, Milords.
Each volume, that volume that is in volume 1, my lord, that has been given to some other court. He is
Rule 6, my lords, All India Service Death Cum Retirement Benefits, Rules 1958.
After discipline proceedings completed,
My lords.
Ministry of Home,
Yes.
they will forward the papers to UPSC,
Yes.
which is the rule.
Rule 6, my lords.
Read.
My lords. Provided that no such order shall be passed without consulting the Union Public Service Commission.
Uh,
My lords.
Then after, what is the mode of consultation of UPSC?
I have annexed the report of the UPSC with you.
That rule itself, sir. What is the role played by the UPSC?
No role as such, my lords, has been defined in this.
Please pass on the book.
My lords.
You are reading irrelevant rule.
The punishment imposed, my lords, under Rule 6, 1, my lords. Because, my lords, at the time, during period of proceeding, my lords, the petitioner was retired, my lord.
Where is the second show cause notice?
Second show cause notice, my lords, annexure 3 at page 38.
Page?
38, my lords. द्वितीय कारण परीक्षा समर्पित करने के संबंध में
Page 38.
Yes, my lords.
Along with the second show cause notice, the inquiry report has been given.
Given, my lords.
The copy of the UPSC advice.
Yes, my lords.
Where is the reference in the show cause notice?
There is no reference, my lords, in this so-called.
Then you say yes. Show cause notice. Is there any reference to the UPSC advice?
The opinion of the UPSC.
What is the date of second? 19/2010.
1/9/2010.
What is the date of UPSC advice?
Uh, 23/8/2011.
23/8.
11.
Who is appearing for respondent?
My lord, I am for the state of Bihar.
You have a rules, 1969, All India rules.
Yes.
Without book you have come. You have book.
Yes.
Read section, rule 9.
Inquiry report.
Read rule 9 now. Sir. What? Read, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Read loudly.
Action on inquiry report. The disciplinary authority may, for the reason to be recorded by it in writing, remit the case to inquiry authority for further inquiry and report, and the inquiry authority shall thereupon proceed to hold the further inquiry according to provision of Rule 1 as far as may be. Second, the disciplinary authority shall, if it disagrees with the finding of the inquiry authority on any article of charge, record its reason for such disagreement and record its own finding on such charges, if the evidence on record is sufficient for the purpose. If the disciplinary authority, having regard to its finding on all or any of the article of charges, is of the opinion that any of the penalties specified in clause 1 to 4 of Rule 6 should be imposed on the member of service, it shall not, withstanding anything contained in Rule 10, make an order imposing such penalty, provided that in every case the record of inquiry shall be forwarded by the disciplinary authority to the commission.
Stop at that. Stop at that. Where is that? Whereas the show cause notice was issued on 1/9/2010.
Yes, madam.
Before opinion is furnished by the UPSC to the disciplinary authority.
Yes, madam. My lord, first time.
Before issuing second show cause notice, you should have undertaken this exercise in obtaining opinion of the UPSC.
Yes, opinion.
But after second show cause notice, you have obtained UPSC advice.
First, on UPSC advice, my lord.
The UPSC advice is 23/8/2011.
Yes, ma'am.
Second show cause notice is 1/9/2010.
Yes, madam.
Therefore, as on 1/9/2010, UPSC advice was not there.
It was not there.
Therefore, your issuance of second show cause notice itself is contrary to Rule 9. Rule 9 of what is this? All India Service Rules.
And for the first time, matter was remanded by Government of India, my lord.
This case was not remanded. Second case was.
For the first time, matter was remanded by Government of India to a state government to send the copy of inquiry report to the delinquent. That was sent, my lord, by the second so-called.
Even the Government of India has committed error. First, the disciplinary authority has to undertake this exercise, no? Under Rule 9.
On inquiry report.
Under Rule 9, if the inquiry report is acceptable to the disciplinary authority, in that event, he is required to forward the papers to the UPSC.
Inquiry report, my lord. Inquiry report.
Whatever records you have to forward to the UPSC and get advice from them. Thereafter, you have to issue show cause notice along with the inquiry officer's report and UPSC advice.
My lord.
But before UPSC advice, why did you issue a second show cause notice?
Yes, my lord. This is the fact, my lord, but
No, you can we'll take up on some other day. You discuss with your
My lord.
officer. This is the lacuna, one of the lacuna which we found. If it is that before issuance of second show cause notice, you are required to obtain UPSC advice, and along with the UPSC advice, inquiring officer's report, you have to forward the same to the appellant or a petitioner for his explanation. Thereafter, you have to proceed.
My lord, record may kindly be called.
No, record.
Record of case, my lord.
All right, we'll call for the record. At the same time, you have to get instruction.
Yes.
It is a ticklish issue, whether the discipline authority has complied rule 9 or not. Any other point?
Besides, my lords, the opinion of the
No, this point has been raised by court.
my lords, the opinion of the UPSC, my lords, the
October 2009, the petitioner has retired.
Correct.
And therefore, after his retirement, the departmental.
Then which is the rule? Requires that second show cause notice is required.
That is 69 of the rule in which the retirement benefit kitna withhold kiya sakta as per inquiry. On that, the opinion has been given by the UPSC, and the UPSC has given.
Then second show cause notice is issued under which rule?
My lord, we will get the record, my lord, not the record.
Second, once the departmental inquiry is concluded.
Concluded before his retirement?
The departmental inquiry concludes.
No, he retired on 31/3/2009. Therefore, the conclusion was after his retirement. One second, your discipline proceedings were initiated under Rule 1969.
Yes.
That automatically ceases, and you have to switch over to some other rule, like Bihar Pension Rule 43B.
No, Bihar Pension Rule Internet.
No, I am giving example. If the CCA rules are applicable, it has been continued. After retirement, you can't apply CCA rule.
Yes.
Automatically, pension rules is applicable 43B insofar as state government servant is concerned. In the present case, IPS officers are concerned, governed by 69 the discipline rules. This ceases with effect from 31/3/2009. Thereafter, you have to switch over to some other rule. Where is that rule?
And that pension rule, the punishment order has been.
Death cum retirement benefit rule 1958.
58.
Under that, this punishment has been passed.
Okay.
No, departmental inquiry continues. Such a departmental proceedings, if not instituted, in such matters only this is applicable. Departmental inquiry will be concluded. For the purpose of imposition of penalty, you have to invoke this All India Service DCRG Rules 1958.
1960.
1958.
Yes, my lord.
1958 is applicable to impose only penalty, cut in pension. But you have to conclude the inquiry, no? Conclusion of inquiry is only under Rules 1969. Therefore, you have to apprise this court, Rule 9, how it has been implemented.
My lord, we will get the record of case, my lord, notes it from.
Inquiry report is 9/10/2009, my lord.
9/10?
2009.
So
After retirement.
So what?
And retirement is 31/10/2009.
31/3/2009.
31/10/2009. Applicant retired from service on 31/10/2009.
31/10/2009 means second show cause notice is rightly issued under Rule 9.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
How you switch over from Rules 1969 to 1958 rules?
My
My
lord,
lord, those proceedings which are not finalized, they are automatically converted to this.
Show us which is the relevant rule. Conversion.
That
6(1) proviso,
Huh?
but 58 rules My lord, see
Ah,
that
58.
Rule 6, recovery from pension,
Yes, correct.
proviso number A,
Provision number
1A attached to that. Provided further that such departmental
18. 1.
1A,
Ah,
6(1)(a),
yes, read.
provided further that such departmental proceeding, if instituted while the pensioner was in service, whether before his retirement or during his re-employment, shall after the final retirement of the pensioner be deemed to be a proceeding under this sub-rule
Ah,
and shall be continued and concluded
ah.
by the authority by which it was commenced.
So as on the date of issuance of second show cause notice, he has already retired. Then show us from 1958 rules, where is the issuance of, where is the provision for issuance of show cause notice?
That is there.
That is there.
I would request, the state may produce a record now. Should we?
No, why? State record. You are,
Proceeding was conducted by the.
so what? It is a legal issue. You have to apprise this court. No, continue is there, but where? Yes, that is what my impression. And for the purpose of imposition of penalty, only this rule is applicable. Take down, concerned respondent is hereby directed to apprise this court against a retired All India service person inquiry disciplinary proceedings could be continued under rules 1969 after his retirement. The present case, petitioner has attained age of superannuation, retired from service on 31/3/2009. Whereas the second show cause notice was issued on 1/9/2010, while invoking Rule 9. If Rule 9 is required to be, if Rule 9 is attracted against a retired employee in that event before issuance of second show cause notice, whether UPSC advice was mandatory or UPSC advice would be taken note of after issuance of second show cause notice. Please stop. The concerned officer must also apprise this court at what point of time UPSC advice copy has been furnished to the petitioner. So as to ascertain whether petitioner has been provided opportunity of having his say on the UPSC advice or not. Where is the disciplinary authority's order?
At page 80, my lords.
Since para 6 of the penalty order dated 6/9/2011 relating to opinion of the UPSC to the extent that petitioner was involved in a grave misconduct, therefore recommended for imposition of a penalty of withholding of 10% of monthly for a period of 3 years. So if the petitioner was given an opportunity of his say on UPSC advice, in that event, he must have furnished his explanation as to how UPSC has committed error in advising to impose a penalty of withholding of 10% monthly pension for a period of 3 years. Release the concerned respondent is hereby directed to secure complete records. List after 2 weeks.
My lord, item 23 is also of the same person.
22.
23. 20 and 23.
23 है well 23 है ना दूसरा उसको भी इसी के साथ खड़ा बोली
Here he 2 years is yes.
State government.
Government recommended.
Continues for 2 years. Doctor,
एक बार चेक भी कर लेते हैं चेक भी कर लेते हैं
Last name? How is
what is this order dated 24th of May 2012?
मिलो page 91 Milords, in the second case, Milords, which is listed at serial number 23, Milords,
You have been punished on 2 occasions.
in 2 occasions.
So 10% in one penalty order
And-
for a period of 3 years, another 10% for a period of 2 years.
5% only, 5%.
And that penalty was recommended by state. So there are 2 different. When is the second case listed?
23 serial.
Before this,
My request, Milords, both the cases may be taken up together.
This matter along with the CWJC so and so. The concerned officer is hereby directed to, concerned respondent is hereby directed to secure the complete records in CWJC so and so. That is